TikTok, an app I'm sure everyone is aware of. If you're somehow out of the loop, TikTok is just a short form content app that you can scroll through and get videos and slideshows like thrown at you. While it does have its adult viewers, most of TikTok is populated by younger people, like minors, with like the primary age demographic being from like 10 to 19. However, there's an ongoing problem that hasn't shown any signs of slowing down that's actually quite concerning. The problem is the mass amounts of porn being plastered in videos, like reposts and likes that are like being shown to younger audiences pretty easily through the algorithm. These like reposts range from like women just twerking to like straight up porn, like easily accessible. Find posts like this, like for this video, the only term I had to search up was don't. More concerning, the art was of some like underage characters and cosplays of underage characters. I literally found like a really sexual Dora the Explorer cosplay being used in these reposts. And others have made videos saying that they found reposts of like little children, like young girls, among these like porn infested reposts, which is really, really creepy. There are literally thousands of accounts posting things like this to garner attention, and it's all being shown to underage people on TikTok, like while they're just idling and doing nothing to even slow like the growing trend of these accounts. They're literally just popping up everywhere. TikTok is very busy banning people who use the dreaded fuck word. These accounts just keep growing in numbers. Some of these accounts have like hundreds of thousands of followers and definitely aren't off TikTok's radar. And don't worry, it's not just like porn that you have to worry about. No, there's like mass amounts of violent content that would be featured on websites like LiveLeak showing up when using like the blue comment feature. And basically what the blue comment feature is someone will leave a comment like relating to something and TikTok will pick it up, and if you click it, it'll just put that in your search bar. So it's just an easier way of searching things. So most of the times people are using the blue comment feature often. When I was using the blue comment feature, I literally had the displeasure of seeing someone with half their face while looking for a part 2 of a Reddit video. And I'm not the only one experiencing this. There's been a multitude of people coming forward to talk about how the blue comment feature is just a way to get around a visit to the hub at this point. With only like 1 or 2 videos being related to this search, but then as soon as you scroll, it's like seeing nothing but like either violent content or women throwing ass while in a G-string. Again, TikTok is far too busy banning people who say the word bitch to do anything about this massive issue. TikTok at this point, there's been like this trend of like adults on TikTok showing these CapCut templates, who is also owned by TikTok's parent company ByteDance. And it's had like an influx of like inappropriate templates, like editing templates, being like shouted out on these massive TikTokers like pages, mind you. Like it's just straight up porn being posted in like CapCut templates, and it's a popular video editing app, so you'd think that they'd do something about this, but I guess not. And again, this is all being shown to like children for shits and giggles. I've also noticed that like most of the inappropriate content being uploaded and posted to these platforms and like accounts are by like mostly grown people. And while the intent is unknown, it could be predators using like this type of content for EPI, which is really disturbing in itself. It's really concerning actually. Other accounts seem to be people who are just like trolling and want like attention and to get a reaction out of people and like a quick 5 minutes of clout, but they're getting their by corrupting children who are just using an app that's popular, while all thinking it's funny and like some sort of joke when it's really not. It's actually really, really gross. If you're one of like the trolls posting this stuff, I do want to say that you're a predator. That's it. You're no different than like people like EDP and stuff like that we chastise all the time for targeting kids. You're introducing them to like extremely harmful content that can fuck them up for life. Porn is extremely like harmful to people with underdeveloped brains. It corrupts healthy ideas of like sex and relationships. It also causes extreme addictions that will like often follow these kids into adulthood. Some may even struggle with this addiction for the rest of their lives, all because you thought it was some funny joke. It also has a really negative effect on young boys, like teaching them that women are nothing more than like objects for pleasure and not living humans with their own thoughts and emotions. And it can also show like harmful actions being done with like no consent being verbalized on the camera, and that just plants like a very dangerous seed that consent isn't necessarily needed. For young girls, it can show unrealistic ideas of sexual relationships. It can cause body image issues, as most porn is violent in nature, and abusive toward the women being involved with these things, like choking and hitting, with consent never, like, again, being verbalized or shown. They think it's normal when it's really abusive and dangerous. As this addiction grows, they will seek out more dangerous genres that can really mess up a person's brain. On-con or lolly, like that's real. The stepmom stuff, that stuff's really messed up. Can corrupt family dynamics, making it abusive for siblings. It becomes normalized to them to just look at your siblings like that or think that that's okay. Oh, and what you're doing is beyond trolling at this point. If you think this is funny, it's dangerous, it's disgusting, and you're no better than the actual child predators for fostering this content on a TikTok account for laughs. Rabbit hole is deep, it's disturbing, but it can be avoided with proper moderation. But TikTok doesn't seem to want to moderate it or keep anything in check, and that's where the problem is here. It's really nasty. Anyways, I'm Ren, I'm tired. Thank you for watching.